Okay, so we're going to look at Hero Forge to make a miniature. We're going to start by choosing a species. They have several options. You can go through and just pick out one you like. You can also have them randomly pick one. Let's go ahead and actually randomly pick one. And that's kind of an interesting one there. We can work with that. Looks like you got some sort of half-orc elf mix, or maybe merfolk. I'm not sure. It didn't quite look like a true orc, but looks pretty interesting. So we're going to change anything, but let's go to clothing here. Change some clothing here. We can either randomly pick clothing, pick whole outfits, change just parts of the outfit. Let's go ahead and do some random outfits here. I don't think a general is what I'm going to look for here. A welder zombie, maybe? Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like to me. Very similar to the last one, just a little bit different. And kind of looks somewhat tribal, which I guess would be a good look here. Let's go ahead and keep that. I kind of like that. Yeah, that does look pretty interesting. And let's pick some gear. Let's pick something. A big old hammer you could be wielding. That's pretty interesting right there. Maybe with some sort of axe. Let's find an axe. It might be interesting. Hatchet. Find something else here. That looks interesting too, yeah. Big old double-bladed battle axe. Let's go with that. And then let's pick a shield to go with it. Some sort of basic board shield. That would work. Get some side items. Let's go with a little pouch on one side. And then maybe a sword on the other, just so he has some sort of backup weapon. And let's see, do we want to give him anything on his back? Like a cape? I think bareback looks better. Any back items? I don't think so. Any eyewear? Doesn't quite look right. I think that'd be all for that. We can change at the base a little bit. We can even put items on the base. I don't think a rubber ducky would quite fit with him. That's kind of interesting, just some pine cones. I don't know if I would leave that, but let's see. Maybe something else, so. Be closer to Halloween, you could have that pumpkin. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a mimic you can put out. That's kind of an interesting thing there. Actually, I kind of like that mimic. I don't know. Let me see if there's anything better. No, I don't think there is anything. Well, there's item B. Is that for the front? Probably, because it's the same type of thing. So, let's see. Yeah, it's the same basic things. But, I mean, I think I like the mimic better in the front. Let me go ahead and remove that from the back. What? Okay. Okay. Let me see. I thought I removed that. Okay, that's kind of odd. I tried to remove it from the back and it removes it from the front both times. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. I think I'll just try to remove it from both of them and see if I can get it to come up on the front then. That's weird, but I think I'll leave that. Alone here, but let's see. There it goes. That looks pretty good. And you can label it underneath. I don't particularly go for that myself. I do add a solid rim though, because I generally print that miniatures myself. And we don't need a mount, but let's go with a pose. Looks like it's kind of like it's guarding the mimic. That's kind of interesting. Maybe the mimic is his pet. That looks like the mimic's taking a bite out of him this time. Kind of sitting on the mimic. Again, that puts the mimic to the back. I kind of like it in the front, but just a basic casual. I guess that's pretty good for the mimic. And him. Let's see. I do like that. It kind of looks like he's protecting the mimic. I can go with that. And you can change around certain aspect by what he looks like. I kind of like what he looks like now. And you can do advanced features. You can actually change the rotations and stuff. But we're going to go back to that. And then you can pick colors. You can either choose themes and stuff like that. But I generally don't do that because I print out the miniature myself. And I think that's going to be it for right now.